It was cool. I met a kid who I visited his school a couple years ago when I was here the first time, and he recognized me. So it's kind of cool to make that connection again. Yeah.
Kind of just jump right back in. I know you were such a big figure in the community before. Is it just kind of part of what you do?
I think it's part of what we all do. You know, when we have an opportunity. You know, a lot of times during the week it's not good for me, but my family's not here yet, so I'm the bachelor, working out and getting treatment and stuff. So I had time to come out here today. But you know, as you can see, there's a great turnout of guys on the team. You know, the Saints have always been good about plugging into the community and giving us opportunities.
I know you had the conference call, but this is the first time we've had to interview you face to face since you re-signed. If you wouldn't mind maybe just going back through the decision to come back here, now that Kobe's not here, do you see even more opportunity for you?
Well, you know, at the end of this past season, at this point you take every season one at a time, honestly. And at the end of the season, just evaluating where I was, me and my family, what we wanted, what were some of the priorities if I was going to play again. Obviously being able to come to a place that we've lived before, there's some familiarity there with knowing people in the community, being comfortable with that, knowing even simple stuff like where to go to the grocery store. All that stuff matters when you're moving your family somewhere for a short period of time. And then obviously to have a chance to come back and be a part of this organization, watching what has transpired over the last couple of years, the way they've played tremendously as of late. And then things like this. This community here really embraced us when we were here the last time. We felt like they became an extension of us. We enjoyed being here. And you consider all those things when you're going to decide if you're going to play football for another year and if you're going to move your family somewhere else.
I was going to follow up. Speaking of playing football again, you've obviously written the book and you've done so much with social causes and you've kind of almost created another career for yourself. I don't want to use the term, is it hard to keep playing football, but is there, you know,
it's hard to keep playing because I'm 37. So it is definitely hard to keep playing football. You find different ways to take care of your body, and there's always new challenges that you didn't have when you were 27 or 25 and you got out of the bed and you didn't have to stretch and you were good to go. So there's definitely challenges. There's definitely great opportunity as well. And you mentioned some of the other things I'm passionate about, written about, and kind of try to find my niche in. Those things will continue. And honestly, playing football gives me other opportunities to continue to affect change in that way. I think that I've always said that if the door was open to play, I'll play. And then when it closes, I look forward to whatever comes next. It's going to be exciting.
Are you surprised at all by how much they've improved over the last 2 years, and how close they were a part of the decision of coming back?
I wouldn't say surprised. I mean, there's only a certain number of organizations that can be successful long term in the league. Period. You know, everybody, all 32 cities think they have a chance. They don't. There's only a handful that have the stability, that have the coaching staff, that have the quarterback. You know, that have all those things to give them a chance to attain the ultimate goal, which is what everybody's going for. That's always been here since '09. That's been here. Now, it doesn't mean you're going to win every year. Doesn't mean you're going to win 2 years in a row. You may not win for a couple of years, but the recipe is there. And so I wouldn't say that I'm surprised by the success. This team, this organization has had success like that in the past. Things just kind of came together. They added a couple pieces. Defense played tremendously, offense as well. But again, the culture here is one that lends itself to winning when those things happen. And so, no, I'm not surprised. I was happy though. You know, I still followed the team, watched the guys. You know, when you play with guys for 3 years, you get to know them. You still want to see how they do it. You still watch them. So we will watch the games when I had a chance to, even while we were in Baltimore.
So would the better question be, were you surprised that there was a 4-year rut, kind of, that it took them a while to get out of, given all the elements you said that lead to success?
Well, I mean, like I said, that you're not going to win. Of course, there are some teams, like that team up north we talk about, that wins year in and year out, but there are not many like that. You know, and that happens. That happens. You know, sometimes it just doesn't work. There's injuries. There's inconsistencies. Whatever it may be may attribute to that. But the core is there, you know, as far as the organization goes. And so they rode the wave, and you know, I'm excited to be a part of what's going on here.
I know it's early. You guys have only been here for a few weeks for OTAs. But what's the atmosphere like around practice or in the locker room?
Yeah, it's there's excitement definitely. I think you know, obviously for me coming in, there's some things that are familiar, but a lot of things that are new. I mean, anytime you go somewhere from year to year, there's going to be turnover in the NFL. When you're going somewhere for 3 years, you come back, you may know 20% of the guys. So I'm still introducing myself, shaking hands, saying hi, how you doing? I'm such and such, meet new people. But there's always excitement when you come back after that break. And then with what happened last year, there's even more excitement because see it as an opportunity to build. So it's kind of like you get away from school for the summer, then when you come back, everybody's excited. That's kind of the feeling that's around the building now. Much like a lot of other places, but we do know that every year is different. And so this team's trajectory is being set right now as we speak.